It's another Sunday, so it's time to get out of the city and find a nice windy road and open skies. I drove down Seven Springs Trail, bouncing down the gravel road to Bronco Trailhead. This section of the Tonto National Forest has a unique look. This area is between Phoenix and Prescott, so the large cacti give way to sweeping highlands, tall grass, bushes, and prickly pear cactus. Despite the lackluster bathroom, relentless wind, and burnt trees, the hike was amazing. The clouds, mountain peaks, and endless views made this hike one to remember. So here I am at the start of Bronco Trailhead, and I always like to check out the bathrooms. I don't have to go, thankfully. I'm seeing bullet holes, and I don't think you'd have a whole lot of privacy here. I'm not really seeing how you'd be able to lock it. So there is a restroom here, but yikes. But that's Arizona for you. I can also hear guns getting fired in the distance. So people from Arizona really like their guns. Lots of parking, places to hitch your horses over there. And then there's that bathroom. So far I am 1.5 miles in. You start off with a fairly steep area and now it's leveled off. It's been very windy, but now I'm in this little canyon area here, so it's not as windy anymore. So here's my trail. You can see down below there's more green. I'm thinking there's a creek down there, or at least a wash that fills up with water when it rains. So far I'm on this, I don't know, I'm gonna call it like high plains. It's pretty flat and dry. It was really windy until I got down in this little valley. I'm 2.5 miles in of this 8-mile hike, and I've come across this dry, grassy area. These are nice. Really windy. Feels good though. Spotted a purple prickly pear. I dare you to say that 5 times fast. A lot of hikers around here joke about the death rope, which is a rattlesnake, but it's just a regular old rope. Happy about that. The other thing that I wanted to point out too is this is part of the Maricopa Trail. So the Maricopa Trail goes all the way around Maricopa County, which is the county that Phoenix is in. So this is quite the extensive trail system. I think it'd be really cool to do the entire loop. I wouldn't be able to do it all at once because I have, other obligations in my life, but it'd be cool to do segments of it. So I guess this is one of the segments. I've done several segments over the years, but it's a pretty cool trail system and pretty amazing that they built a trail system that goes all the way around this county. So this area looks different, and I'm seeing some sort of tractor down there. So I'm getting closer to this construction project here. Looks like they're doing some dirt work. I have no idea what they're doing, and I see a sign coming up here where the trail splits. I'm at this trail marker of Bronco Trail 245. And then there's some construction equipment behind me there. And we have some dirt work. You can also hear guns getting fired. People are out here doing target practice. So we have a great view of Sabe Peak and Skull Mesa. Skull Mesa is one of my favorite hikes of all time. You should really check that video out sometime. I love that hike. You can do it from this trailhead, but I would highly recommend starting at Spur Cross. The trail would be a lot prettier that way. This trail hasn't been the most scenic trail. It's still nice to be outside. It's March 2nd. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. I'm not going to be complaining. But there's definitely more scenic trails out there. It looks like we have a little fence here. It's open. Oh, check out this super helpful sign. Can't read a thing. Good thing I have my map downloaded. You can also see how windy it is. Really windy. I brought my drone. I've only used it once. A little afraid to use it with all this wind, so I don't think I'll be using it today. I'm almost done with this trail. A lot more green down here. Still no swallows. We're coming up to another trail sign. Starting to get prettier, but of course now's the time when I'm going to be needing to turn around. We'll go a little bit farther though. Bronco Trail 245, and then the trailhead 3.5 miles that way. That's where I parked. So right there's Cave Creek number 4. That's an awesome trail. I did a section of that, and that's a great trail. Skull Mesa Trail, again, one of my favorites. I love that trail. And then Cottonwood Trail. So a couple of my really favorite trails all intersect right here. So I'm at 4 miles, a little under 2 hours, just kind of slowly hiking along. I'm gonna turn around, head back, maybe mess around with my drone if I feel brave. I don't know. It's pretty windy. Yeek. All right. Oof. Wow. All right, so hopefully I got that kind of on film, but it was really gusty and I couldn't steer it very well. And I snatched it out of the air because I was worried about it and tore up my fingernails really bad. Oh my God. And it kind of hurt. So I think I got it though without messing up the propellers, but it's just kind of stressful because where you might launch it, it might not be windy, but then where you need to land it, it gets windy. And when your skills aren't good yet, it is stressful. But I got it. Whew.